Today's November the 6th. This morning started out really good. I had 4 does come by.
I'm kind of set up on the bottom edge of bedding. These deer are dropping off the top of this little hill, going onto a bench, traveling through this little old draw, and every single one of them were coming right straight to the base of my tree, sniffing where I had been climbing the tree at the bottom. Now, the only thing that touched the ground was my rubber boots, so they're not really too aggravated about my scent, but they know something is not quite right. I don't let anything touch the ground except my boots. When I get to the tree, I don't drop anything on the ground. I keep it up in the air, and I just simply go from the ground straight into the tree, climbing it. Now my bow does lay on the ground. I pull it up with a string. So my boots and my bow is the only thing that ever touches the ground, nothing else. But I don't like all these deer coming right straight to the base of my tree sniffing me, so I kind of picked the wrong tree in this situation. And you just got to be super still when they're doing this and be patient and wait them out. If you make any sudden movement, anything, they'll pick you out of that tree. They'll look up.
That makes 4 does that smelt the base of my tree. And one looked up. I gotta get off this stinking trail. Looks like all the does are using this one trail right here that I'm sitting dead on top of. Had a doe come running by real fast. I thought she was being chased. I did a little bit of a bleat sequence, and I had a little cow horn spike, actually a 3-point, come dead to the bottom of the tree. The winds has shifted around and pretty much got me booted up right here for any deer I expect to see. So I'm fixing to get 738. I'm fixing to get down and make a move. And I think I'm going to be in a lot better position, at least wind-wise. And maybe I can, thought I saw a deer. You never know. This is, the rut's fixing to kick in. They could be anywhere. But I want to get on a good rub line area with lots of does, scrapes. Try to find something a little bit better than what I got. I'm not confident here.
I had videoed these raccoons a little bit earlier in the morning, and I thought I'd use this footage and opportunity to tell you what happened when I tried to get down out of the tree. Dropped my bow to the base of the tree, started climbing down, made about 3 strides down the tree. I look up, there's a basket rat buck with a doe. They run right by the tree, and then here come 4 more does coming by. I was covered up in deer. Bow laying on the ground, video camera laying on the ground. I'm just hanging on the side of a tree, watching all these deer run around. These coons really put on a show earlier that morning, though. They were, I don't know what they were doing, chasing acorns, I guess.
Well, this is my November 6th afternoon hunt. And I'm probably going to stick with this stand for a while. I'm right on the edge of bedding. It's where I watched that buck bed the other day. And the sign says he's here right basically where I'm sitting, and there's big tracks in here. So I'm gonna stick it out right here. I got two possible places. I got 2, maybe 3 days left to hunt, and I'm hoping that the weather cooperates, because it really hasn't so far. But that's why it's called hunting and not killing. Y'all wish me luck. These deer bed all in this high grass, growed up power line, all up and down it. And these bucks who work the edges of this stuff looking for does. It rained all night and almost all morning, and I got soaking wet, so I went back and dried my clothes out and got some dry clothes on, and come back out here and sit for an evening hunt. The wind is just now shifted into my favor. It's been blowing the wrong direction all morning long, but this is what I'm looking for. Basically, them to walk this edge right here, give me about maybe a 10-yard shot. I got a trail to my left that's about 5 yards going in and out of this, and I got a trail to my right that's about 15-20 yards. So if they cross this power line. Okay, I just heard a deer grunt. I'm gone. Well, it's closing time. All I've seen is one little doe, and she's standing under. I didn't bother to even pick up the bow and record her. I kept looking all out, see if there's anything following her. Nothing. She's by herself. I'm gonna get on out of here, sneak back in here in the morning, give this same stand another try. Good morning. Today's November the 7th. I'm set up on the edge of bedding again, which I'm beginning to think is a mistake, because the deer are out chasing, searching, cruising for does. I know that these bucks will check this bedding sooner or later, but I've only seen one doe here yesterday. I'm hoping today will be better. We're supposed to have a little bit of wind all day, which should keep the deer moving. And it's pouring down, raining again. It's not been the best weather conditions conducive for deer hunting. We're gonna make the best of it, and wish us luck. We're gonna need it. Guys over there on private are wearing the chainsaws out this morning. Kind of makes it a little bit hard to hear deer walking. It's already wet ground, a little on the windy side. I need all the help I can get, don't I? You gotta love it, man.
You know, at the making of this video right here, I'm 62 years old, and I never have really got into turkey hunting at all until this past turkey season. I went out and gave it a try, and well, that was a pretty funny story in itself, trying to sneak up on turkeys, because I don't know about my calling techniques. I figure I'm better off sneaking up on them than trying to call them to me. And long story short, Michael told me, he said, man, you need to come up here to Kentucky. He said, I got gobblers up here. They're easy to call. I know how to do it. It's not a problem at all. And he sent me some great turkey video footage of him shooting the biggest gobbler in a big group like this right here, and I think I may just have to take him up on this turkey hunting stuff. See if he can't teach me a thing or two about turkey hunting. You know, you're never too old to learn something new. Even though I've took my boy out turkey hunting and he's got a couple of good gobblers, I just never have really took up the sport. Gonna give it a try though.
It's hard to see them right now, but there's a big old buck and a doe bedded right there on that ridge. It's the same buck that went by Mike bedded under his tree. If you just come a little bit closer, I'll put an arrow in that joker.
This little old buck here, he come slipping up behind me. He cut across the power line bedding area, and now he's going to work the licking branch, acting like he's some kind of big dog. I'm sure he's probably wanting to get in on the action. Over there where the big buck and doe's bedded down, I don't know if he'll push that buck over toward me if he goes that direction or not, but right now it looks like he is headed that direction. Going to make a beeline and run right into that bedded buck and doe, and I'm hoping that he gets him up and he pushes the doe, or she comes back over toward the bedding, circles around and comes by me, giving me an opportunity. There he goes, straight at him. Get him, boy.
That was the same buck that bedded right over there the other day when I sat here. He come right, well, dead under the tree. If I could just get one of them big bucks to come through here, I'd be in good shape. It'd be about a 7-yard shot, maybe, or less. That'd be perfect for me.
That big boy's on his feet. You know, guys, I know it's a long shot calling a big old buck like that off of a doe, but believe it or not, I have done it once or twice in the past. So it's a last-ditch effort. It's always worth trying. You ain't got nothing to lose. Give it a try.